What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We are one subscriber away from hitting our target. Meanwhile, we're gonna do a little technical stuff here before we start. Can't thank you enough, really, from deep bottom of my heart. Can't thank you enough. Couldn't have done this without you. And oh my God, we hit it! Yes, thank you. Oh my God, I made it here. That is fantastic, guys. That's fantastic. It go back, but hey, you know what? We already hit it. So let's party. There you go. Let's party. Let's do this. We have so many fun stuff for you guys, so stay tuned. I'm gonna light this one for you, my lovely Kryptonians out there. Let's do this. And wait, what? Hold on. There you go. For you, my lovely Kryptonians out there. We got so many cool stuff coming up in this stream. We are going to talk about the market. I'm going to answer your questions. Ask me whatever you like. And also, we're going to go over PulseX, Pulsechains, what's going on with Richard Hart and the whole protocol out there. But before we do, fantastic! We did it. This is the best day ever I had in a long time ago, really. And speaking of which, we are going straight into it. So first thing first, we are going to go through the market, see how the market is doing right now, and then from there, I'm gonna go ahead and answer your questions and do the giveaway, the draw, and finally at the end of the video we're gonna do some cool stuff. I also have something to announce at the very end of this video or this stream, really, and we call it a day, right? How about that as a plan? And let's take a look at your chats here. Was I-5-5? All right, so I want one. All right, let's see here. 5555 party time. It is a party time. Yes. All righty. Let's do this. Let's go first to the to market here. So really, it takes me a little bit of time to do this. This is my first time doing a real live stream. Like, full capacity, and it took me a little bit of time just to make sure I set up everything correctly. So if you see any technical issues down the road, just excuse me, because it was like, my first live stream, and really I'm super excited. Honestly, I'm super excited. We hit the goal of 555 subscribers, and I like that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go through the market right now. What is the market is doing? Bitcoin still hovering at 39.37. This goes up and down. I take a look at the chart, and the chart is going really down. I know that it is something that you need to be aware of. We all need to be aware of. Why? Because it's important for us to understand how the market works, and really how Bitcoin works. Taking a look at Bitcoin, I already tweeted, and by the way, if you're not following me on Twitter, you can go ahead and follow me on Twitter at TCPCrypto, where I drop news, jokes, charts, and pretty much urgent calls every single day. Recently, what I did you make it big during the bear market, and this is something that we all need to learn. You're not making it during the bull market. Yes, everyone is like, cheering during the bull market, but the real opportunity that you and I have will be in the bear market. If you go to the bear market and see all of these, especially small caps and even the big caps when they drop, you go there and you know exactly what to pick, where to pick it. And at the bear market, really, you can't go wrong because you get all of these interesting coins and tokens and protocols at a real discount, especially if the market goes down, which I believe it will. We can pick up Bitcoin, Ethereum, Hex even at 70% discount, 85% discount. What a wonderful time. You make it big during the bear market. Means if you spend $1,000 or $10,000 or $100,000 or even $1 million, you are going to make it big during that time because you're going to scoop up as many as possible, hold it. When it goes up, there you go. You make your money that way, not when the market is already moving up. So that's just to tell you how the market really works and how to make money in a crypto. If you see red, fantastic. That's exactly what we want to see. We want to see red in the market so we can build our position. Ethereum at 26. I believe Ethereum, wait for Ethereum to go 1800 and you start building up your position. 1800 is not that far away. It's not that far away. And again, the rest is just history. Cardano, the old giant rusty dinosaur. Oh my God, it's 0.84. Solana 87. Solana is I will be interested in Solana if it hits a 75 and start building up on Solana as well. Not that I like Solana, but it's just it's out there. It's number 9. If the market booms, it may move up to number 7 or 6. It's really sensitive when it comes to market movements. Also, Polygon, one of my favorite, 148 right now. I believe Polygon, if it hits a $1, I will definitely be adding on more. And the rest is history, Litecoin, stable coins, so on and so forth. Hex, let's look at Hex real quick here. Let's go to Hex and let's take a look at it. Oh my God, what's going on here? What's going on here? Hold on a second. Is our streams doing good? I believe so. Hold on a second. Oh my God. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and switch from the actual screen to the market. I think I was sharing the screen here with you guys, but it's not. So let's do this. Let's actually take this guy right here and let's do this. Bear with me just a second. Okay, so what we need to do is that we need to come back here and do this. There you go. All right, so I was talking the whole time about the market and I was actually going here and telling you that let me take this one also starting soon. Take it off. I hope that you guys are seeing it. Do you want me to take the chat off as well out of the screen so you guys can see the screen exactly correctly here and also vividly? All right, so again, you take a look at Bitcoin, take a look at Ethereum. We talked about it. We talked about Cardano, Solana, Avalanche, and also Matic, Polygon, one of my favorite. DAI, which is, if you haven't seen my previous videos, I highly encourage you, especially if you want to capitalize on your position and make your capital secure at the moment, and you don't want to miss the fork when it comes to Pulsechain. Make sure to have some of your capitals, if not the majority of them, in a stable coin especially in DAI, because DAI doesn't have a God mode, which means they cannot invalidate your coins if you have the other copy on the Pulsechain when Pulsechain goes live. And this is exactly what I did, and I've been preaching this and telling people about this in my videos and my tweets. That's why you want to be on the Twitter account. Follow me all there so I can make sure you are not missing the urgent calls, right? And the rest is history. The market is, again, literally at trash right now, and if it keeps dipping, guess what? We keep adding, baby. We keep adding. All right, so let's move on to PulseX here. Let's go ahead, take PulseX, come back here. Let's do this. Let's do PulseX here. So PulseX, the sacrifice phase already ended. We all know that. Nothing at the moment looks updated in terms of the website. They still have the same website information. All the information that on PulseX, about PulseX, really on the website itself, never been updated since they ended the sacrifice phase. In fact, since they launched it, really. So there's really nothing there. What I'm looking at, or what I'm looking to see from Richard Hart, and here we need to go to Twitter. What I'm looking to see from Richard Hart is that some updates about PulseX itself, about the mechanism. You remember we talked about the mechanism? Remember when we said that about this specific screenshot that we talked about, that they introduced the XPLSX, which is pretty much another mechanism that Trader Joe introduced. And I made a video about that. I'm gonna pretty much leave the link down in the description at the end of this stream for you to go there and see it. Or you can just visit my channel. If you're not a subscriber, you can subscribe to my channel at the Kryptonian Programmer. You can pretty much go back and see all of my videos, previous videos that I've done. It's really educational. You will learn a lot, not about only Pulsechain and PulseX and Hex, but you are going to learn a lot when it comes to crypto and security. And I'm planning on also making a lot of videos down the road when it comes to security, because a lot of people are missing out on very small details that might be really huge, securing your capital and securing your investments. Right. So right now, what I'm looking at PulseX, I really need some sort of confirmation from Richard Hart and the developers team about the mechanism that we are going to have. Is PulseX still a deflationary, or is the 21% out of the 0.29 will be dedicated to the buy and burn, or is going to be dedicated to buy and back? So is only buyback mechanism, or we still have the burn? If we still have the burn, which there is a possibility that we may lose it, but there's also a huge possibility that they may keep it. So let's not rush it. That's why I'm actually postponing the video for PulseX updated price prediction, because I know that you like price predictions. But I'm postponing it just to secure 100% once and for all the mechanism for PulseX. If the mechanism is still intact and still buy and burn with that percentage, then that will be fantastic. And I have so much interesting information for you guys to take a look at, but let's not rush it, so we don't throw things out there and making things out of the thin air. We want to make sure that when I make a video in terms of predictions, in terms of the actual tactics, these are the things that you can build on, right? Because I'm going to use them. By the way, I am going to use these things in order to steer my capital when it comes to PulseX and Pulsechain, right? So that's pretty much it for the market for PulseX. About Pulsechain, I've heard that Pulsechain is actually very near when it comes to launch date. There are some rumors about Pulsechain will be launched somewhere in April. I don't know if that's true or not, but at the end of the day, even if they launch it, like, on in May or like, June, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we know for sure that the mechanism for Pulsechain will be the same as what we actually been promised, right? So it's going to be a layer 1, a fork of Ethereum, low on gas fees, faster on transactions, very scalable, and also easy to develop on, because all the codes that you have for Ethereum is out there. All what you need to do just to tweak the actual routers to redirect your protocols to Pulsechain, and that will be it, right? All right, enough with that. Let's go with your questions, right? So let's go with your questions, and I believe I still have the music, the media on. Let's turn that off, right? Let's turn that off so you guys can hear me correctly and clearly, and we can go through your questions, right? How about that? Let's go through your questions. All right, let's do this. Let's do this, baby. All right. Some of the, and keep in mind, the actual questions that you may throw in the chats, they might be a little bit delayed from the time I see them. So I'm gonna go through as many questions as I can, really. Okay, so yeah, seeing EM says 5555. Congratulations, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Without you guys, this couldn't have been happening, really. Even Maxwell says, let's go, baby, let's go. All right. And B would say, yo, what's up, yo? I already answered that. Ali GS says, congrats, thank you so much. And Bufu on the beat says, sup, bro? Exactly, sup, bro? Okay. What do we have here? We have Firecracker. I was the 555. Firecracker. Firecracker, if you are the 5555 subscriber, I got something for you. If you are really truly the 5555 subscribers, keep watching. All right, so is OGU says 5555 party time? Yes, it is. And Mo said Lama Rowdy. Do we have any question about? Okay, Firecracker. Can I ask you, if you had $1,000 to invest, what would you put it into? Hex, wait for Pulsechain, PulseX. All right, again, contracts on the. Okay, so here's my answer to this. If I have $1,000 right now, if I already missed the PulseX sacrifice and the Pulsechain sacrifice, I would be looking for my second entry, which is when Pulsechain goes live. Remember, there's going to be a period, we call it a ratio period, which is 2 days to 3 days, right? That's called the pre-bridging, where all the trading will be happening on the ratio basis between PulseX, Pulse, and Hex primarily, right? And there are going to be other coins out there, but these are the main three that they are going to be traded on a ratio. So if the ratio is 1-to-1, you will be having an opportunity to enter. However, if you don't have the Pulse, hence from your question, I assume you're not having a Pulse. If you don't have a Pulse or PulseX, it is going to be really hard for you to trade at that moment. So here's my answer to you. Simply, just wait after bridging. After that first 2 to 3 days, just wait. After that, you are going to have the opportunity to buy whatever you want. To buy Hex, is going to be a price tag on Hex. It's going to be a price tag on Pulse actual token, which is the Pulse coin, we call it, because it's layer 1. And also, there's going to be a price tag on the PulseX itself. Just wait and make sure to buy it at a reasonable price. I know when at launch we may have like 2x, 3x, or maybe 5x right from the get-go. So I don't want you guys to FOMO in, right? If you haven't established your position already, make sure not to FOMO in, because if you FOMO in, it is going to be really hard for you to develop that mechanism that we've been talking about in my videos, right? All of what I need you to do is to make sure to direct your capital smartly, right? If you see other people FOMO in, don't FOMO in, because we're gonna have a first dip and a second dip, at least in the first 3 to 4 months, right? So if you can't make it at launch, if you didn't make it when its sacrifices were available for these tokens and coins, don't rush it. Keep that $1,000 in your hand. Best case to keep it in DAI, which is a stable coin right now. Why? Because you're going to have that fork. You're going to have that DAI, another copy on the Pulsechain. And in my opinion, DAI will be the fastest stable coin on Pulsechain to actually reach its value, or at least near its value, because there is no gout mode. They cannot invalidate your copy. So you have these copies and they will worth something, right? And you can trade them for PHEX, you can trade them for PulseX or Pulsechain if somebody is willing to make that trade with you. Okay. All right. So let's see. You do speak Arabic. I know how to speak Arabic. Yes. Among other languages as well. Just a little, not really good, but just a little. Where's that? Again, has entered the chat. Welcome Durango to the chat. Welcome, man. All right. So there's do we have another question? Okay. So Buffalo on the Beat says, will you be bleaching your hair? Buffalo asked this question. He says, will you bleach your hair platinum blonde live on stream? I don't know. Maybe let's put a target for that. I don't know. This is something that needs a lot of commitment, man. I don't know. We will think about it. Maybe at 100 sub. How about that? Okay. And well done. Congratulations. Thank you so much. There's an Arabic name. I don't know. It says congratulations. Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. It says, Russell, well done. Thank you so much. Like your music. Thank you so much. It's like, I don't know how to thank you guys, really. I don't know how to thank you guys. The only thing that I know that at the end of this stream, probably in a couple of minutes, we are going to do a drawback, and there's going to be a $25 Amazon gift cards. I know it's a little, but it's something symbolic, really. And there's going to be 2 winners, not 1, 2 winners for today. So keep watching. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, subscribe to the channel, hit the like, hit the bell, hit the notification. Make sure to also follow me on Twitter at TCPCrypto, where we drop news, charts, jokes, urgent calls every single day. Also, we have a huge plan for this channel. I have a huge plans for this channel. I want to grow it with you guys. And also, I want to make sure that you guys get the absolute best information that is completely true and in the same time, on time. When something goes to market, when something hit the market, or even something that it didn't hit the market yet, I want you guys to make sure to know about it and know the ins and outs of it, in order to make sure you do an educated decision about it, right? Okay, now let's go ahead and see if we have another question. A question, please, on Pulse launch. Okay. All right. Am I muted? Hold on a second. You guys hear me? I believe so. All right. Here it says TCP. What do you think? Will there be a dip of? Okay, will there be a dip for Pulse and PulseX initially, so we can fill our bags? I have missed the sack. I'm so sorry you missed the sack phase. Yes, I believe there's going to be a dip, initial dip for, especially for Pulse and PulseX. In the first, I would say in the first 2 months, right after launch, we are going to have some sort of dip. So be prepared. Be prepared. My strategy always was, is, and always will be that I believe in these two projects, which is the layer one Pulse coin, which is a fork of Ethereum, and the PulseX, which is a fork of Uniswap and PancakeSwap a little bit. So I really, really believe in these two projects, and I'm a long-term holder. So if there's going to be a dip, you are 100% sure that I'm going to be filling my bags even more. Another question: Have you have any opinion about Pulse DAO? It's interesting that we don't hear anything about Pulse DAO yet, but I believe that we are, as the launch date comes closer, we are going to hear more about the DAO and and how we can use that DAO in order to create more incentives for the pools. Because remember, the PulseX token designed to control the DAO, the voting. So if you are a PulseX holders, what you can do, you can go ahead and vote to incentivize the pool that you are in, right? To incentivize it to get more rewards. So as the launch date becomes closer, I believe we are going to hear anything something new about the DAO. But it's going to be a simple mechanism, really, just like maybe a separate domain. You go there and you connect to a wallet. It's going to read it automatically, and you go from there. Really participate with the community. I think we will do a 40x in the first month. I wish, man. I wish. Another question from Razine Liu. And hey, guys, I'm really sorry. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. So if I mispronounce your name, hey, excuse me here. Question, please, on the PulseX. Yes, man, go ahead. On PulseX launch, for what token will the whale sacrificers dump their bags if all tokens started at 0 and there are not backed? Okay. I don't believe whales will actually dump their bags, honestly, at launch. I believe that they are going to hold it at least until they reach that 10x or 20x. I don't believe a whale will dump just because he hit 2x or 3x's. I don't think that. I don't think that at all. And to which token that they may actually dump, I have no idea at this moment, because we only know about a couple of tokens that are going to come live when Pulsechain goes live. And none of these tokens are really something that we have so many, so much information about, like PulseX, like Pulsechain, like Hex, right? And we can verify these amount of transactions by hundreds of thousands of dollars. Except these two coins and one coin and two tokens, which is Pulse, PulseX, and Hex, right? So it's really hard at this time to tell to which token these whales will actually start dumping. Thank you for your Patreon. Okay, thank you so much. What time tomorrow do we get our PulseX? Oh my God, I wish, man, they will release it soon, but I don't see it anytime. Really, honestly, if you ask me this question, if you ask me when do you think Pulsechain will go live, I believe somewhere in May. We may not even see it this month, which is March, or even April. Somewhere in May, simply because I believe Richard Hard is planning, not timing, but planning the market a little bit here in terms of the bear market. He just want to make sure that if Bitcoin drops even more, he want to launch an absolute bottom for the actual protocol to take, like, keeps going up to the right from there, because it's really advantageous if you launch your project at the very bottom of the market, because from there all the money will flock in back again, and people will actually start investing in the crypto again, which propel your project. That's what I want to say. Okay, Ronaldo says, I heard Crypto Coffee talking about a launch time around mid-March or something. Do you have any thoughts? Again, I don't think March is doable. I don't think even April is doable, simply because we don't have the testnet, the V3 testnet yet. So they are going to release the V3 testnet, and after that they may take like a couple of weeks, and from there they're going to do the final, we call it final touch-ups, and finally they're going to launch it. So we are not there yet. We're not even in the testnet, V3 testnet. That's why I think they may delay it a little bit, plus the whole market and the geopolitical, what's going on right now in the market. You know better, right? So I think I was okay. So Fun Master Hack says, I think I was the 555 subscribers. Bro, Firecracker said that he was the 555. So you guys, I don't know, like, yeah, I'm gonna go back, try to see behind the scene, looking at the analytics, but the 555 subscriber, he's gonna get something. I don't know why, but he's gonna get something. Thank you so much, guys. All of you. I love you. I love you all, guys. Without you, it doesn't matter if you are the 555 subscriber or not, but without you, would have done this, really. You motivate me to, like, take out of my busy schedule and do all of this and make sure I'm, like, keeping you guys updated, and also telling you what's good and what's bad when it comes to crypto. So I really thank you, and thank you for your trust, and thank you really for your subscription and you being with me. Let's grow this. Let's grow this together. Cool things are on the way, that's for sure. What are some projects being built on the Pulsechain, before on the best Pulsechain that you have your eye on? Okay, sacrifice or not? Is there some you like and some you don't? Tell us why, please. Okay, so I don't have an eye on a projects that are going live on Pulsechain yet. I'm aware of a couple of them that have been built, but I need more information to make sure that these are legit, or in other ways, these are really what they claim to be, right? It's really hard to build projects and do the coding and make sure that the codes are secure. It's really hard, right? If you hear someone say that, hey, I can fork a project, yes, like, I can fork. You just name me a project, I can fork it. Give me like, a week and I can fork it. I can set up the front line and can fork it on the back end, do all the codes. But that doesn't mean that you create something sustainable or you introduce something new to the market. So when you introduce something, I'm looking for uniqueness. I'm looking for community. I'm looking for drive behind this project. I'm looking for something unique and secure. That's absolutely important. Secure codes. Otherwise, like, you will be introduced with so many projects down the road on Pulsechain, but be aware that no matter how flashy they look like, no matter how formal there is around them, there's also a possibility that you're going to lose a lot of money, probably all of your money, if you chase them, right? So it's always important to stay with the principles, right? We are making, guys, we're in it to win it. We are not in it to lose it, right? Yeah, so keep that in mind. What happens, BB Louis says, what happens if ETH 2.0 comes out before Pulsechain and addresses gas fees by a lot, right? And decreases gas fees by a lot. Won't Pulsechain be useless? Good question, BB Lou, good question. Here's my take on the ETH 2.0. I've seen a lot of things circulating about ETH 2.0 recently. Obviously, they've been working on it behind the scene, and they've been accelerating their work. I don't know if it's because the Pulse chain or not, but if Ethereum 2.0 comes out, it will have some bugs. It will have some pitfalls, right? There is something called a test environment and a mainnet environment. Lot of the projects, and let me give you something from a programmer world, right? We build the codes, we build the actual protocols, and we test them a lot on the testnet. Everything goes well, everything goes according to plan, but when it comes to mainnet and we actually launch it on a mainnet, you have no idea how many bugs, how many issues that we will face. So saying that Ethereum 2.0 may comes in crush Pulsechain, if they reduced and decreased the gas fees, yes, it will be a tough fight between Pulsechain and Ethereum, especially for Pulsechain. It will be really tough. But I don't think Ethereum 2.0 is coming anytime soon. I believe at least we have a couple of months, a run before Ethereum 2.0 comes out. And that's the best case scenario. So even if Ethereum 2.0 comes out, they are going to have a lot of bugs, a lot of issues on the mainnet, and people will see that gas, it's not the only issue, because remember, Pulsechain is not only solving the gas issue. There's the scalability issue. There's also the no admin keys issue. So there are a couple of things that they are not really associated with the gas fees, but Ethereum 2.0, when it comes live, if it comes live anytime soon, it will definitely create some tough environment for Pulsechain to pull more people. That is for sure. Okay, so another question. Do you think that we will be waiting? That's from HNCA Estimate Alex. What is this? I don't know. Do you think what you will be waiting for another year for Pulsechain, and believe all of this talk about next year is going to launch? Okay. No, I don't think we need to wait another year. No, man. I think we are going to see Pulsechain live, working flawlessly. Maybe a couple of things here and there. Again, there's a difference between testnet and mainnet. But I believe they're stretching the Pulsechain behind the scene really, really hard to figure out all of these small intricacies, just to make sure that they are solving them, right? So I believe they're going to solve them and push Pulsechain live at the end of April, maybe beginning of May. That is my expectation. April is the target. I hope so, man. I hope so. I really do. Let's get Pulsechain up, bro. Bull market coming. That's from Omega 369. Yes, definitely. Bull market is what ahead of us, not the bear market. Now, for sure, we know that we are in the, I call it the denial phase. Here's what I put the other day. I posted something, some really good chart here that talks about the phases of the market. Right here, I don't know if you see it or not, but right here, and I said to people, where do you think we are? And a lot of people are actually saying maybe panic, maybe like, hope or relief or optimism. In my opinion, I think that we are right now in the denial, between the denial and fear. So it will take this phase from denial all the way to hope. It may take a couple of months, really. It may take a couple of months before we are really out of the mud in order to make huge gains. But here's one thing for sure. We are in a place that we can say for sure that bull market is what ahead of us, right? So there's nothing really that you need to be aware of. We are not in the peak of the bull market. We are in the actual heading toward the bottom of the bear market. So if there's anything right now that you need to do is just to minimize losses. That's the name of the game. And also make sure to stash some cash for you to buy on a discount. We're going to have a Black Friday coming in the crypto market and also in the stock market if you are a trader, if you are playing that old game. But make sure to have some cash stored so you can go ahead and scoop up more, right? And finally, I believe we are going to take one more question and we are going to do the giveaway. All right. It says, isn't really showing much going on the terms of the chatter between devs. Believe, again, another question that has the word a little, honestly, especially since I sacrificed quite a bit and there is no real end sight. Okay, again, if you are following Richard, you need to read between the lines. I understand that we are actually anticipating something to come out of Richard and the devs who are working on these things. These are massive. When you fork an entire network, these are massive. There's a lot of things that goes into it, right? And he's actually launching not only the layer 1, he's launching the PulseX. So there's an extra dimension to that as well. But if nothing came out, and this is all turns out to be a big giant scam, the guy said it a couple of times, don't expect anything from the work of others. So to me, honestly, I don't think this is what ends up being will end up being happening as of we don't get anything. No, I think that we are going to get all of these wonderful things that have been in development, and we just need to wait at this moment. Really, we don't have anything really at our disposal to do at this moment. It's all about the devs. We can tweet. We can really say our opinion about, hey, it's been late. What's going on? Give us an update. I love being updated along the way. And this is something that I believe every single one has the right, especially if you are someone who's participating in this protocols, you have the rights to be updated. And I believe Richard needs to go live. He's been I don't know, for the couple of weeks, no streams since his last stream's been taken down by YouTube. I don't know, but he definitely needs to go out and needs to update the community. Let's put it this way. All right. Smash the like and share from Yassine EIM. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Hedron mooning with no sacrifice and its immutable codes. I've heard about Hedron, really never looked at their codes. I don't know if they're good or not, but I just heard about them. So they are doing something with hacks, I believe, right? PulseX is going to melt faces. I agree, man. I agree. And guys, if you haven't really saw my strategies for PulseX, go back, watch these videos. Really valuable. Actually, you know what? Some of the videos, some of the information that I'm sharing here for the public, really some other people, they call themselves strategists, right? They charge a heck of a lot just to give you a strategy on how to tackle this protocol or how to actually capitalize your gains on that protocols. But hey, we are giving it for free because I love you guys. I love the environment. I love the entire ecosystem, and also I love helping people. Sincerely, I love seeing people succeed as well as everyone else. Because why we have such a small people who are succeeding in crypto and 90% of the community are not? There's something missing here, right? And I believe that everyone should have a fair shot, at least, and the know-how, the minimum know-how, at least, to make some gains, right? And make it big, really, in a crypto. All of what you need is one hit. That's all what you need, by the way. All what you need is one hit. think of it this way. Ethereum, when it first launched, it was at 0. I believe 65 cents or something like that, maybe less, right? So it launched with that small amount, and only a few people know about it. Imagine yourself among these people who filled their bags back when it first launched. Imagine yourself right now. You'll be millionaires, right? Millionaires. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about giving people, empowering people with the at least the minimum know-how, the information for them to succeed in the crypto. You need to understand two things when it comes to crypto. You make it big using two keys. Getting on, first key, getting on a really solid project that has the community, that has the momentum, that has the strong code, and also that has the strong mechanism, right? You get on that early. Key number two, you hold it. It's so simple. Sometimes really simple things propel you to be a millionaire, right? So keep that in mind. Okay, and I believe that's it. That's it. Love your videos. I'm totally new to this, and you're really made me excited about this project. Thank you so much. I'm excited. We're all excited. If you are not in the Pulse community, make sure to follow me, follow my channel, follow my Twitter, subscribe to the channel, share the channel. I don't know. Do whatever you like, but really, we're all interested because I know for sure these are projects. If they launch them based on what we already know so far, and based on the community and the drive that we have and the capital that been actually locked in these protocols, we will witness one of the best opportunity in 2022, maybe even in the coming decade, right? And that's about it. Most appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now let's go. Let me take you to do the drawbacks. How about to do the giveaway? How about that? If you are excited about the giveaway, give me a thumbs up emoji in the actual chat, just for me to know that we need to go. You're right. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go there. Let's do the giveaway. I believe I did something here. Let's do this. I don't know if it shows here, but let me make sure it will. So what we need to do, we need to actually go here. Hold on a second. I'm trying to set this one up. And by the way, if you haven't heard, I've been running a giveaway for the past, I would say, couple of weeks now, for past 2-3 weeks now. And it's really simple. It just enter your name, enter your address, pretty much like your email address, right? You enter your email address and your name, and you just you subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, and you will be actually picked. We are going to do the draw right now, and you guys will see it. But here's the thing. These are the people who are actually hit the link, right? Hit the link, and they did hit the link. They also did follow me on Twitter, and also they subscribed to the channel. I hope so. I don't know if you are already subscribed or not, but I hope so. Even if you're not, I hope you will subscribe after this. I really love to have you on my channel. I really love to give you all the information, all the knowledge, free knowledge pretty much, that I'm giving to everyone, just to empower you guys to understand what is good, what is bad, to the best of my knowledge, of course, and making you guys succeed in the crypto. At the end of the day, this is not a financial advice. Do whatever you want with your money. If you are getting some sort of information or getting some sort of value out of these videos that I'm making. I really appreciate it if you really subscribe, prepare my channel, grow the community so we can grow together and also have fun along the way, right? Okay, so we have all of these emails, all of these numbers that you see right here, and we are going to do the giveaway right now. Are you ready? Are you ready? I don't know if you guys are ready. A lot of thumbs up. Oh my God. Let's do this. Let's do this. Hold on a sec. Okay. All righty. 1, 2, 3. Go. All right. Who's the lucky winner? Who's the lucky first winner? There you go. Gunscotch@hotmail.com. That is the first winner of the 25 Amazon gift card. Let me take a screenshot because I have a tendency of forgetting things. And actually, I need to make sure that this guy will be, or a girl, who knows, will be contact. I will contact him in order to set the, hold on a second, in order to give them their actual price, right? And number 2, let's remove it right now. So he's out of the wheel. Winner number 2. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Come on. Come on. Who is the lucky winner? There you go. One Agordon. Where's that? One Agordon at live.com. Is this a real domain, live.com? I don't know. Here's the thing. Let me take a picture of that as well. There you go. Alrighty. So here's the thing. The winners are already right now picked. Here's the thing. I'm going to go ahead and contact these people. Hopefully you guys put a real emails. Like, I'm giving a real real money or real prizes, not fake prizes. So I'm gonna contact them. If they really already subscribed to the channel, they're gonna receive the $25 Amazon gift card. No question asked. Absolutely 100%. If they are not subscribers, however, listen to me. If they're not subscribers, however, we are going to pick another one just in case they're not subscribers, because really the whole idea is to get you guys subscribed to the channel so you become one family, and we can all grow together and have a really fun time along the way. So there you go. And most likely what I'm going to do next is hold on a sec. There you go. Most likely what I'm going to do next is just to go to Amazon.com and going to make this one. Let me show you. There you go. Here's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to go to Amazon.com. As you can tell right here, we are going to pick the 25 bucks and enter the amount, enter the email. We're going to enter the emails that are already been picked today. And we are going to send them back to people directly. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much. But before I leave you for today, let me tell you something important about the future of the channel. The future of the channel is this. I want you guys to listen to this. We are going to build a community around the channel that has one strategic goal, which is empowering people, empowering you guys to make gains, true gains in the crypto arena. We are not going to talk about some shit coins. We're not going to talk about, and excuse my language here, but really I want to give you guys a real value, a value that is touchable, right? Something that you can, if you act on these things, if you follow me, right, you are going to see gains. You are not going to see some bullshit. You are going to see gains. And the whole community that I'm planning to do is really a cohesive between Twitter. Probably I'm going to also throw a Discord, and I have a really good plan for that, in order to make it really inclusive and cohesive. So between YouTube, Twitter, and Discord, we are going to build a community for you guys to come enjoy, get educated, and also make true gains, not just bullshit gains, true gains, especially on Pulsechain and PulseX. And hey guys, we're pre-viral. These people, these protocols going to be launching on Pulsechain, so we have the whole future in front of us to make gains. So with that, I will thank you really deep from bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for being a subscriber, for being a Kryptonian, and also for attending today's live stream. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Always remember, stay safe, stay hard. Peace.